Funniest Sundays, episode 19 with AllOne Digital, aka Nick Dillinger. Some lo-fi beats and bloops and beats and loops. Hey, I know I like to sometimes sow my friendships. I hear the trumpet like Gabriel. I keep my old code of ethics, am so dependent. Sometimes I feel like I'm codependent. That's my code of ethics. I feel like a neck weighed down by a boulder pendant, and so I penned it. Try to move forward, try to move on with the people that I'm so forward with. Whoops, but I felt I rewinded. I felt the wind and I'll be winded. I caught my second wind because I felt that I needed second chances. I had second thoughts, I gave second glances. My mom smoked when I was a kid. I got that second hand shit, but it was just handed down to me like a thrift store shopping spree. That's okay, these are my philosophies. I fall in love too easily, that's obvious. You could see from me when Rap-A-Logs comes out, there's like 6 songs about how I fall in love with people that I just move through the day and then I press on. Yeah, I guess I'm just too easily infatuated, but none of the things that I have to say is fabricated unless you see that I masticated on the thoughts when my mind masturbated on these fantasies and fantasizing about these people that I had these lives with. Inside of my head, I rewind it. I find that maybe it could be worth it if only I'd assign it. I aligned with my mind when I made some lines with my head. When I said, I don't know what I did. Sometimes I wish that I'm dead. When I realize that I can't reconnect with people, sometimes I dream of being dead. Yeah, I dream, but I see where the dreamer went. Yeah, there are people that we respect that we can't do anything but let go. I guess so, I don't know, but I'm just so hold on. I felt the pull, felt the tug. I felt told off. Maybe I felt so lost, I felt so soft because I was smashed. It was a soft shock, like the yeahs. People just hear me blab, they're like yeah. They're not interested, so these Care Bears, they watch me and push me away. Okay, I see the way that you push the day on. Maybe you think about it, maybe we could say something. Maybe we could think about a parking spot that I just found inside of this abandoned parking lot. It's not abandoned, but maybe it is for the moment. Meanwhile, I try to be so soft-spoken, but I'm not hard-headed. I just move on. Whatever I said, I will never to forget it. But when I freestyle, I always forget what I said because I don't get a second to edit it. That's okay, I never recommended it. I just get inside the method quick and find the etiquette inside the music and the messages that I sent to him. I meant to send it, whoever I was addressing quick. Yeah, I'm dressed with this and dressed down. Yeah, I felt like maybe I could guess now. Send out an SOS. I saw the Fresno lens on the lighthouse, like that story from Ray Bradbury about that sad monster trying to cry out, trying to find out if its mate was there. It was so devil may care, but now I'm playing devil's advocate. But there's an angel on my shoulder suggesting that the one with the halo had to win. Gabriel played the trumpets, and I went after this. I had to just find a screen and move past the lens. I had to go past my defenses, jump that old fence, and get and grasp my friends. Yeah, that's exactly what I had to say. I passed away just to see who would be sad today. Yeah, like my name was Andy Kaufman, so they found me in a coffin. I'm a handyman, go out into the woods often, like my man Elliot Green said in the poem. He said grab an apple and grab an onion, go off to the forest and find something. He said find the perfect tree and cut it down, and then from that you can use the lumber right now into the slumber for the when you die now. You could try to find a new way to these bright clouds, to the grayscale of the name, all the grayscale like Lord of the Rings. No, not Lord of the Rings, I'm confusing my fantasies. When I said grayscale, I meant, hold on, my mind's not really made well, it's not really made up, I may just fail, but that's okay, cause shit, I meant something else, but I can't quite find it. That's exactly what you're seeing, my assignment that I signed in, sign in. Now, hold on, I'm sighing, Game of Thrones Thrones. That's the one that I meant, the one on HBO. Okay, that's dope. So think about it. Grayscale, that's the disease that you could get when you turn into a rock and a little girl. I don't remember her name, but she was burned at the stake. Sorry. Whoops, my bad. Spoiler alert. Now I see that the boiler's a nerd. Why? Because the heat's coming on and it's bubbling. Now it's so troubling. Find what is scrubbing things while I try to clean out my mind. Try to find a new way that I can assign. I can resign. Nah, I'm never gonna quit. You should see that. I'm never gonna take no shit. That's okay. I don't shit where I eat. Meanwhile, I mix up these things inside of my head while I lost thought. Let me take a minute and find out what was brought. I really like these beats. Nick, great job on these beats, man. These are really dope. So check him out. Nick Dillinger just put a project out, and it's incredible. It's a really cool EP. It's called Lifeless. I'm gonna put a link to it in the description, so make sure that you check that out. Fellow Long Island rapper. Oh, this is gritty, a little dirty or something. My mind's crashing oddly, it's like a kamikaze. My head is all abstract, it's like a Miyazaki film while we can watch me. It's feeling so hot and burning, it's like wasabi. Snip it up like my name was Steve-O. Meanwhile, we show the things that we show. We don't know whatever that we grow. We've sown these things that we know. We hope, cause we have nothing left except to hope that there's something. Yes, it's like a sunken chest. It's then we open up and we find something left. Something's next, because we know the sequence is here. When the frequency's here, the frequency we hear, when they frequency it, what I can frequently sit, but I don't freak with this. I'm a kid, I'm a freak, I guess. I see the strings and I try to weave them together like the cat's cradle or Newton's cradle, cause the ball that'll hit, see as the friction evolving that shit, moving it, cause we all connected. It doesn't matter if you felt moved by the one next to you. There is an influence, it's the butterfly effect as you get into it. It's Darwinian, maybe we can win again, but if we don't, I don't know, we'll feel the moving winds again. But maybe we can see it when the winter hits, when the winter wisp, when the whisper hits the whiskey in. You're on another whiskey binge and purge, but I see that it gets disturbed. It is the purge because we're killing off the better parts of ourselves. I feel the art of myself. I've pulled the heart out myself on some Kali Ma. Kali Ma. I gotta call my ma because it's Mother's Day. That's for another day. It's gonna, in an hour, it'll be 365 days away, or 364, if we scored it fourscore and several years ago, not 7. Boy, oh boy, this is a weird thing to do. Weird thing to do. Improvise alone. Try to get inside of my mind at home. Try to get on my phone. Try to call myself up on some ET. We see, I need to put a new EP, kinda like ND did in the ending. Yeah, we did, and I envy kids that make music all the time. You sit down at your home and make beats, hang out. Maybe you could chill in those streets and you free with all of your homies in the streets. Maybe you could go to bed, maybe you could dream like you're sitting in the sheets, like you was a ghost or something on a poltergeist. Yeah, you know what's up then. Yeah, I'm composing something. I suppose that something, the prose was coming, the prose is coming, the prose is coming, and you know it's stunning, and you know that the summer is gonna go so sunny. Now I see these bumbly buzzing birds are bumping, not bumping, I mean the bees are buzzing. Yeah, and you could just see it coming. It's the flora, also the fauna, also the floor was so fluorescent. Yeah, I see the essence, yeah, and I get it. See the essay that I wrote, this was yesterday, X to slay. This is the resume that I get to slay. Ender, it's the end of games, it's Ender's Game on some Orson Scott card. It's a morsel, and the rhymes got hard, like they took some, I don't know, sometimes I just glitch out. I go to make a reference and my mind just sits down. It's probably because I spent all day being gluttonous, and now it felt so scrumptious. I felt like I was a stereotype of something American. Maybe we could get again. I feel like a skeleton. I'm just kidding, I feel like I got electric skin. And yes it is, I should do donuts in the parking lot so you could just hear the screech. I'll make a crop circle in the suburban days of the neat. It would be neat all the days of the week. I'm basically saying, I'm stating the fact that I'm basically whack whenever I can't say what is happening in my mind on track. The reference I meant to made's Viagra. Awkward, now I'm saying it with no context. That's pretty stupid. I guess what I'm saying is rhyming is hard, that's the concept. Except when I glitch out like this, it's really hard to come up with new content. Oh well, I guess when people watch this, they're gonna feel like maybe I conned them. Watch then, don't watch then. I don't know, I'm sorry, I guess. If I had a better way to schedule this, then you would see me rap with more of my friends. Until then, I'll be chilling in my car with a couple of beats. You know, and then if I was a lesser guy, I'd be like, yo, you could really go far, go all the way to Mars. You could use feathers like Icarus with the quills and maybe use the tar. Maybe you could spar. Maybe you could spar. I need my lights on. I need my lights on. I need my lights on so I can see when I write songs. Maybe I will do this all night long, or maybe it'll be lifelong. I seen a kite string that I'm so high strung. Yeah, I guess that I'm among all the thoughts that I sung. Yeah, I'm dumb. Sometimes it feels like when I come out of my mind. I orgasm whenever I create. Yeah, it's exactly it. Also because I just make, meaning I made a birth. So it's Mother's Day for all of y'all creating. Alright, it works, I guess. Coming to the dirt. Who's the worst? Me. Sometimes, I don't know, I'm the newest jerk. Yeah, you could swerve. Who's a twerp? Yeah, who could twerk? While you shaking your asses, I was dropping out of classes. So were you probably. That's why you've been shaking butts. I don't make up stuff, I just make some stuff. Yeah, I ate enough, I'm stuffed. That seems to be the reasoning. All the reason I feel the treason stings. Meaning that I was left once and I'm feeling so old. Yeah, I guess that everything I wrote's in bold. Maybe it's italicized cause I tend to slant my rhymes. Think about it when you're looking at the fonts. Otherwise you gotta look through all of your wants. What do you prefer? The person who recanted or the person who said that they just can't, kid? Yeah, I know, I can't either. I'm sorry that you didn't like my decanter. It was full of love, and that was the beautiful picture. No, it was the beautiful picture in the full screen 4D. Maybe I will do this until I'm 4D, or maybe you could see it in 3D with the 3 kids. See these kids on a CD, easy with an EP. And I'm feeling creepy, creeping along all the beats that we see. We stitch together these seams and we get together. But we seen these scenes, seen these on TVs. We be all the people in the MVPs. No, all these MVPs with these geniuses sowing these seeds, sowing these seeds, and they grow to these trees and they grow to these leaves. Y'all be smoking some weed. I don't toke that, I don't need that. Not saying y'all need that, but you may act like you do, but I react. They say be proactive, not reactive. Sometimes you just gotta react though. Sometimes stuff happens and you didn't prepare for it. I guess what I'm saying is sometimes shit happens. They say God's laughing whenever he sees that y'all are planning. But I don't believe in a God. I just believe in whatever is happening on the planet. So all the plots and the paths that we're spanning are exactly the God echoes, because we are the God as we create what is happening. So if you hear anybody laughing at the plans that you made, it's probably just your own reactive reaction. See, that shit, we asked it. This has been interesting, I guess. Shouts out to Gordon for the hat, by the way. I'm gonna pretend that I'm sponsored by them. I got this hat when I was in Chicago on my first big tour with Alexa Dexa. Got this hat, it's from Gorin. When I was in Chicago with my friend Ariel Wynn, I was on tour with my friend Alexa. We went all over, we even went to Texas. I got sick like the way that I am now. Stuffy nose, I couldn't spend times with my friends now. But I got to see my friend Eric Muller, he hung out with us. It made the pour colored with the friendship tints. It was just so great at the Warden Cliff Gallery. That's where we got to play. I sat down and played to like 5 people that day, but it was cool and it was a great experience. And the other day we went to Baker Street. That was a reference to Sherlock Holmes. Sure, I know, I'm not homesick. Sometimes I feel homesick when I'm home, kid. I know it sounds so contradictory, but that's just me, I guess. Are you kidding me? What are you giving me? How are you flavoring it? I find myself at the winery, but I don't drink wine, but I guess that it's fine to me. I like the romanticism of these places. My mind and I, we play hide and seek. Sometimes I lose my mind. Sometimes it looks like it's finding me. Yeah, sometimes I wish when I say dumb stuff that I could rewind the beat, but it's fine. I can't be self-conscious. I just need to make what I make and be honest. No bells, no whistles, no frills, nothing but that, just what it will come out as. Sometimes I'm not the best. I'm locked behind these bars like Alcatraz. I don't care. I'm just a bunch of sand that is flowing through an hourglass. Yo, how about you spaz? Yeah, how about I don't? How about I slow down? How about I slow my roll? How about I grab the dice and I roll the bones? Look at it twice, it's 2 snake eyes. I feel bitten on the neck like from Nosferatu. Yeah, I don't know, sometimes I feel I have no one to talk to. Sometimes if life was a video game, I need the walkthrough. That's okay. I'm you, and you're me. I'm confused, which means so are you. Sorry for the imprinting, if you're listening. I feel like I'm thinning, like my hair is. That's why I wear hats since I'm so embarrassed. I went to the haberdashery. Yeah, I referenced that. I already told you about that. You've got the message, cats. I'm the Chester cat. All you can see is me grinning. Yeah, these women, I just reach out to them. I'm easily infatuated. I mentioned that. Yeah, I remember I said that statement. Sometimes I feel like I never feel like I graduated. Like, what's my age again? Some Blink-182. Where's my Asian friend? I remember in the Mark, Tom, and Travis show when they said that, it made me laugh, yo. Like I was God and I saw y'all planning. Think about it, now I feel like I'm Captain Planet. Cause all of y'all, you've been in a bunch of rings of social circles, and you sing and you think about me, and I come out, make a couple albums for y'all when you run out. I feel really happy when these ideas run out, but until then, I'm gonna have fun now. I'll do it from sun up to sundown, and sundown is a reference to when I'm done now, meaning when I die, when I'm put into a coffin, like the reference before when I referenced Andy Kaufman. I don't feel like I'm very handy often. I've been working out, I'm feeling swole, yo. I'm just kidding, I'm not. I just filmed this on a GoPro. I used to have a fro, yo. I'm parked nearby to Red Mango, that's some fro, yo. I used to think it was pretty cool to play with the yo-yo, so I would walk the dog. I miss Luna, I wanna walk my dog. I feel it often, y'all. Maybe I'm the Balrog, like y'all shall not pass. That's what my teachers said to me when I was often not in class, or I was busy sitting down and jotting raps. Felt like I'm a spaz. That's okay, cause that's not my past. That's what I passed on. That's a reference, if you think about it, comes full circle like the rings around it. Also, when we pass on, it also comes full circle because I talked about trees which have rings inside them while we live, and we sting like the bees that I also referenced. It all comes together. That's exactly the meta concept, see? That's the ultimate clever concept. That's what happens. Maybe you can see what sapped is. Yeah, the sap is what's dripping out the trees, coming out the leaves, coming out the eaves. I had pancakes for breakfast, now I had waffles. Just kidding, shouldn't lie, that feels unlawful, that feels awful. Yeah, it was delicious, hanging out with people and it was so nutritious. I was making stuff, I was chilling in the kitchen, having scrambled eggs and hanging out with the women. I was saying thank you, y'all, thanks for being mothers. I really hope that you appreciate each other. We appreciate you for everything, all the love that you smothered us with, and everything that you provided, all the provisions. I'm just sitting here wishing I was a pro, but not pro-wishing. It was prohibition, only cause I wasn't drinking, cause I don't really do that. Yeah, let that sink in. Yeah, I'm a dude who gets so weirded out. Meanwhile, I don't even grow a beard out. It's weird when people reference my mustache as a beard, like, yo, you're gonna critique me and wonder that's here. It's like people think that they clever when they say this asterisk is red hot chili peppers, but it's not. It's just to say that there's something to look into every day, the way that you could see it and weigh it out. Yeah, sort of like that. Scales now, the scales of judgments, like the sword and the scale. I don't know, I can't afford what's on sale. It's kind of awkward. They say I'm poor, I'm a snail, cause I'm so slow to release things. Oh well, I'm actually not. I've released things a lot. When I think about it, it's always coming out. It's always coming out. I can't say it's always hot, but I'm always making something. Makes me feel alright, makes me feel alive, and that's cool. Makes me feel like I could thrive. Makes me feel like maybe I should put my car in drive and go home and edit this and just put it out. Okay, I sighed, so I get inside. It's the pesticide. How many beats are left? Did I go through the whole tape already? No, this one's called Self. There's 3 beats left. These are really cool. Thanks, Nick, for the beats. Check out Nick Dillinger, AllOne Digital. Go to allodigital.bandcamp.com to check out and purchase these beats. This is your friendly neighborhood AllOne. This is Spontaneous Sundays, episode 19. We are almost to 20, if you understand how counting works. Presumably you do. And I'm just going to keep the beats going while I'm blabbering. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for supporting. Make sure to subscribe. I do this every week. Make sure to like and share the video. Feel free to make fun of me in the comments and do what I do when I watch these back in the editing room and say, oh, I should have said this rhyme. It would have been so much more clever to do that. It's a lot different, the connection you make from here to here, but it's all an experiment, so please help influence it and make it better. If you are a rapper, if you're a producer, if you're in a band, if you're an editor, help me to make this more fun, a more engaging and interesting and special experience for you guys and for me, because this whole idea is to be challenged and to be challenging, and to make something interesting for you guys every week and for myself. So please leave comments and let me know what to do, and definitely subscribe and suggest whatever you want and do whatever you gotta do. So be well, love each other. This is your friend Bruce, AllOne, Pandolfo, and this is Spontaneous Sundays, episode 19. Damn, I'm on a roll here. All right, peace out.